Okay, welcome again. Like I said, tonight is going to be a sprint. I'll call it daily sprint or daily stand-up. Daily stand-up for us to look at what is going on our sprint and inspect and adapt. So daily sprint is very, very important because it helps the team to reevaluate and look for any kind of upcoming risk or issue and address it immediately. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take us to our sprint to see what we've done, and then from there we can move to our work environment to look at the HaloITSM from the back end and see, because that is where we're going to start the configuration. But the first thing is that so many of you might have not had the opportunity to see it from the back end, where you see it as a service manager or a service agent. So now we have opportunity to see it from the back end and from the front end. So when we closed off last time, we just set this up and we tried to get a licensing, and they were telling us we need to have an appointment with the vendor, which I booked an appointment. So I had appointments with them. They wanted a situation whereby they wanted to convert us immediately. So they even want that anytime we want to do anything, they'll be here monitoring what we are doing, teaching us what to do. But I told them that is not why we're here, that we can explore the software by ourselves and we don't need their support for now. When we need their support, we'll let them know. So that's how I managed to shake them off so that we can have time to do whatever we want to do. So now I'll have to see this one is done. The licensing is sorted out. So the next thing is going to be another item, which I'm going to pick this particular item. Okay, so that is what I'm putting in progress now. We're going to, after taking you guys around, what I'm going to be doing is, this is where the configuration will start, the next configuration, so that we should be able to start receiving tickets, or people should start logging their incidents or service requests from the end user portal. So with this, it's going to bring us to the software we are going to be working on. And that is it here, loading, and is loaded. So if you are a service agent I mean is ITSM service agent, either a service manager or support, whichever one you belong, this is the back end. This is how it looks like. When you are receiving tickets, receiving incidents, requests, everything, this is from where you manage everything. Users or customers or employees, they don't have access to this. So then let's look at the, if I do it like this, see, switch to end user portal. I will switch to end user portal now, so you see where the end user submits these incidents or their tickets. This is it. This is how it looks from end user. So if they have, for instance, in BetaMarketplace, if they will have problem, they will come here and they will come over here and they will submit a ticket. This is where they submit tickets. It's not been configured, so I think that's where the configuration comes in. These are my tickets, and this is when you are submitting. Like if I'm an employee, maybe I'm working in a marketing department, all the tickets I've submitted, I can view them from here. That is my tickets. Then if I'm submitting a fresh ticket, it should be for requesting something. This is it. So based on what you are requesting, the kind of problem you're having will determine the kind, if it's software related issue, hardware related issue, account access, maybe you can't log into your account. This is it. So for instance, is a new starter. If they're having a new, somebody is leaving and they want to close down the account, or somebody is coming in, they want to provision the person. These are areas you need to, you see, this is a form, a ticket form, where you fill the form and submit the form from here. These are end user. All of them, everything you see here is end user. And if it's something like hardware related, desktop or laptop, or your phone had problem, or your laptop had problem, or whichever, or you are having a networking, your internet is not working, or you need a flash drive, or whichever, or your printer is not working, or whichever thing, this is where you can send the tickets from here. And it's either you're requesting for this here new mobile phone, return the one, or upgrade, something like that, and you write some details if they need be. And down here, job function, you can see your job function, and if there is need for you to attach additional documents to support whatever you are claiming, you can attach them and then submit it. So these are various ways end users can submit tickets for incidents or issue, or making a request. That is about end users. And you remember we talk about article, knowledge-based article. This is it. This knowledge-based article will help you to resolve some issues without having to log incidents. That's the purpose of it. For instance, here, this is hardware application, password and login. For instance, if you trying to reset your password, and from here you can see an article that can take you through how to do how to resetting corporate password. So you can see here, it can be an article that can take you through how to do that. So that's why we need to create a large knowledge base where we have so many articles as resources to help employees or end users to solve some problem without having to log in incidents ticket at all time. So let's switch back to the agent portal where we can, when somebody submits incidents, we are going to receive this incidents from the agent portal. But before then, let me send one request so that we see if we can see it from the back end. And what I'm going to request is I'm going to request for a new I need a smartphone. And I'll say upgrade from basic phone to smart phone. You can write your details while you are requesting, and job function. I can see I am a business analyst. If you have any other comment or if you want to upload anything here. So now I have to submit this ticket. I'm submitting this not as a service manager or as a ITSM service agent, but as an employee of this company. So you see now service request. I've submitted this service, so it's now you can see is awaiting approval. Service request fulfillment, so it has not been. So this is going to show how happy you are using this. Is it very easy or is it difficult? You can come here and say, well, it's quite easy to use. And you can give a thumbs up if you want. And that's it. So it will help them to know how you feel about this. So that is so let's go back to the agent portal where we are going to be receiving all this. So now I've logged into here as service manager or as an agent, not as a user. Opening it, you see my open incidents, and this is dashboard showing you statistics, the situation of things. So with this, you can see open incidents by team. You can see that first line support have 23 open incidents they are working on. Second line support, they have 18 incidents they are working on. And Infrastructure, they have 11 incidents they are working on at the moment. This is just a dashboard. So, but if you want to manage any of these incidents, you come over here, and this is where the whole thing starts. It's here, you come, this is, you see, these are various teams. This is first line support. This is second line support. This is infrastructure. These are the various line support. So if you come to first line support, you see that this is all they are doing, first line support here. And this is unassigned incidents. So you as the service manager, is your duty, if it's not automated, is your duty to assign incidents or assign tickets to any of these people working here. If you are the team lead, you assign incidents to them to work on. So let's see me here. My name is Charles Ugu here. So if I want to see the ones under me here, see, this is all the things that I'm supposed to work on. You see this printer display error, and welcome. These are everything about me. So here is all the incidents here that is unassigned to anybody. Nobody's attending to all these incidents. So it's the duty of the service manager to assign them. You're assigning them, you look for a team member who is less busy and who have the right capacity to deal. So you must have to read about this before you assign. So looking at here, you see Charles have 3 work items he's working on. James Brown have 7 items they are working on. And Jennifer William has only 1. So if you need to sign from this unassigned, you should be considering Jennifer, because Jennifer doesn't have much workload based on this. This is in their team. If you come to second line support, you can see this group of people as well. You see Jennifer here as well, and you see Patricia still working on second line support. And if you come to infrastructure, these are all the people working within the infrastructure. You see, one person can even be in different ball, just because this is demo data. By the time we do the proper configuration, we shouldn't be using a demo data, and everything will look better as what it's supposed to be. And this here, you see major incidents, and you see breaching SLA. Some air incidents maybe that is not treated well, that is breaching the SLA, service level agreement, and major incidents. You can see all of them from here. This is only for incidents. You can see it from incidents. Then if you come to request, see request. So the same way, first line support, this is the total tickets they've got. This is 4 unassigned and 4 to Charles. And just like the first on incidents, and if you look at yeah, see, this is, you can see here, before we navigate back to agent portal, there is a request I sent for a new mobile phone. You can see that the request is here. and I approved it. That time I click thumbs up because it's the same me that's sending it. So, but if it's like the person that sent it, if the person that sent it is not an agent, he wouldn't have approved. He would have waited for an agent to come in here and approve it. So that is, you see other stuffs here awaiting approval, awaiting AP, new, awaiting. So that's booking, equipment booking, there's requests and things like that. So if you send something from the outside portal, this is where the agent or the service service agent or service manager will address it and work on it. This particular application, you can equally use it to manage, call it problems. You can equally use it for change request. You can equally use it for project management and even asset management. You can equally use it for asset management. But for the purpose of this, our because of time, we can't cover. The main thing is for you to understand how to use it. Once you can use it for tickets, or you can use it for service requests, you should be able to navigate other things. So now, as a service manager, you come here, you see that there's a lot of tickets that is not assigned. So it needs attention. That means, okay, you come here, you need to attend to all these tickets. You click here, you open it up. Open it. This is what we call triage. You triage on this. Triage is review. You review these tickets to determine who is the best agent that you are going to assign this. This is a lot of work. A lot of work for the service manager. So if you have 2,000 tickets, you have to be opening them one by one, looking, and that is a lot of work and double job. And when I joined my company, this is the way they do most of the things they are doing. A lot of work. So we have so many backlog because the service manager will work and work and work. So all you need to do is automate the system, automate it, so that as the ticket they are submitting incidents, it's going to bypass this area and go straight to the person that is supposed to work on it and giving the service manager a breathing space. So, but for now, the way it is that the service manager need to review this. For instance, I'm Charles and I'm the service manager. I've reviewed this ticket and I need to assign this ticket to another another agent. All I need to do is I come over here, I click reassign. So I need to reassign this to somebody that is going to resolve it. So my own is not to resolve, my own is to assign to the person that will resolve it. And then if the person that is resolving it is having a problem, then it can be moved to as major incidents. It can be escalated to any other person. So you see here unassigned. Come over here. I'll look for who is Brown, busy, and the best person who is less busy is Jennifer Brown. I will assign it to Jennifer and I will save. So if you go now, you will see that Jennifer have got 2 items Jennifer is working on. So let's go back and assign all the rest to Jennifer or to service again. You go to triage. Triage is when you review. This we have to come over here and assign to Jennifer as well. So, and once done, you see at least Jennifer have got some workload now. Brown already have 4 workload, and we'll come back to make sure we finish all the, you don't have any unassigned, making sure that everything is being attended to. And again, this is unassigned as well. At least let me assign this one to myself so that I have something to do. And you come over here, you save it, and I will start resolving it. And it's only one remaining, so let's, and then this is, so if you want, you can add a note for, like, for instance, there's any note you need to, you can equally create an appointment from here. You can have an appointment with the person having challenges while you are resolving this. So you can escalate to a higher authority. So, or to escalating to higher authority. Once it escalates, it automatically goes to maybe second line support. That's escalation. We're going to deal with this. Or we can just reassign to whoever that is available to deal. And if you look at unassigned, we don't have any work item that is not assigned to anybody. So what I've just done is what we call triage. Triage, you see it here, that is the first thing you do as a service manager if you have an incident. Triage is for you to review. You have to read it up, understand the kind of problem they are having, and then you decide the best fit to resolve this incident, and you assign, or that is it. If the person assigned it to cannot do the job, that is where the escalation comes in. Or you can equally create appointment with whoever you are supposed, like whoever submitted this incident, or other people that can help in resolving this. You can schedule an appointment with them, and if you are scheduling, it can be by phone call, by meeting, by site visit while resolving an incident. So the kind of these are part of resolution. So if that is how you use this particular software to do a lot of things. So that is for now. We see here we don't have any unassigned tickets. Everything is working. A lot of all the agents here are busy working on all the incidents. So if the first line managed to resolve an incident, the incidents will be resolved. But if the first line could not resolve an incident, then the incidents can be escalated to the next line of support. So, and again, you see, while you are resolving an incident, you see here, you see suggested article. If we have if we have an AI, if we integrate AI with this, when you are about to resolve an incident, the system can suggest ticket, can suggest article you have to read to help you resolve this incident. Like I told you guys, we have two types of article in when we're talking about knowledge base. End user article and the service agent article that help them to resolve what we see here. It's a suggested article, and yeah. So, and good. Another one is while you're resolving, we have what we call service level agreement. When you are working and most service level agreement is talking about the amount of time it need to take you to resolve or respond to a ticket or so respond to incidents, and the amount of time it's going to take you to resolve the incidents. Once you exceeded that amount of time, it's going to flag off. As you can see, 24 hours SLA, that's service level agreement. And you see here, response target. This is the response target here to this particular incident here. The incidence here this is the incidence number, and the incidence name is printer display error. The printer display error, and according to service level agreement, this should be target response time is first 30th of January. By 30th of January, you should have responded. That is response time. And resolution time is 2nd of February. You should have resolved this. And if you've not done this, looking at this, we have not resolved this. And you see, so you can see -4 days, meaning that we have to have a breach of service level agreement here. That is what it's showing. And this should trigger, the service manager should know that this ticket is quite overdue. Whoever is working on this ticket should know that it's quite overdue. And yeah. So now you can decide what to do with this, either in progress or with the user, with the supplier, or waiting approval or reopen, or I will say maybe I'll just see this and close. You see, I've resolved this and I've closed this incident now. And the incident is closed. So you see the service level agreement here, you tick here, resolved. But still, you see this one is showing that I didn't respond at the appropriate time. That's what it means. But at least it's now resolved. And that is how I manage this. So I've already resolved this. And so if we go to the amount of work I'm having here, you see I was having 4 work items. I resolved 1 and there's only remaining 3. So that is how this works. So if you not work from back end, that is how you do your work. All this I'm doing is how you are going to work from the back end. either as a service manager or as a first line ticket or desk support or first line, second line support. We have, it depends on how many support line you guys are working on, but that is how you are going to deal with it. So that is for you, the agent. Now we are going to move to the developer aspect of it, where the developer will come to do their own magic, do the configuration. So if we need to set up this afresh, you see here, maybe all these people here are demo. We want to set up our own team, our own agents, do the configuration the way we want to use this. If you want to do that, you come to number one. If you see this, this is where you configure the knowledge base article. This is from where you do it. From here, click on this. This is where you configure all the knowledge base article from. So if you want to write article, you see new article, you create new article from here, and that's how you configure all this. Okay, services, this is where we create service catalog. You see all the catalog we've been creating. This is where we create the catalog. There's a service catalog. So now catalog, we have catalog by category. You see here IT. Under IT, you capture all these. And under HR, under facility, these are different services these particular people they provide. In our own catalog, if you have our catalog, if you open it, you should know our service catalog. I didn't think I've got our catalog open here. Do any of you have our service catalog open in your system? This is our service catalog. This is it. So in our own catalog, this is what we have. We have grocery delivery, service names. We have on-demand food delivery. We have on-demand service delivery. We have general pickup and delivery. So that is catalog we have. That is what we want to use the system to achieve. So like I said, it depends on what you want, your organization want to use it. So different. That doesn't mean we can equally still capture more catalog. Like we can, this our catalog, we can come back later and add what we can call IT services. We can say which is IT. We can equally come down and capture infrastructure and maybe our IT or help desk support, desktop services. You can say that we can add desktop services here, and desktop services will then become about any problem coming from our laptop, usage of maybe, and then you can come and add mobile phone. Any problem that's coming from mobile phone, the mobile phone is not coming up, this broken mobile phone or broken laptop. So we can add more services as the company progresses, but this is where you do the magic of catalog from these services. So you see here, they have IT and they have HR, they have facilities, and that is how it's going to be added. So once you add it here, you can see here under IT here, this is all the things they have here under IT. If I want to add something under IT, I can, like this one, if I want to change this from IT, this is IT, I can edit it, change it from IT to become our own listing, or I can create a new service catalog. So let me just do one, and from our own, we'll have grocery delivery, and like this is if I want to add a new catalog here, call it grocery delivery, and we don't have any parent, and sequence. So you can write anything you want to write here, and user access, and from here you can create an icon that will represent this, and you save. So if you come now, you can see here we have another service added, and it's called grocery. Under grocery now, you can see we do not have anything here under grocery. So we need sub categories of or services under this grocery delivery. So if we want to add any service under grocery, let's see which service we have under grocery. You have delivery services under this grocery, and we can capture as many other services under grocery, but we have at least one service we capture here under grocery, which is delivery service. So, and to start creating items under this grocery, we come to this new item here is going to be, yeah. And once you set it up here, it's from here you start. This is where all the you do the configuration. You start giving all kind of signing it to team business owner. Business owner here you can decide the group, technical owner. You know, these are all those things. But the main thing, once you set all these things, then you can then start the configuration. So now if we want to do the configuration, this is where the configuration starts adding other details from here. And like here, if you want to have a special ticket you want to use, ticketing, it will mean a form that when somebody is having issue from under this delivery services, what kind of tickets they are going to submit. That would be, see here, you say default, and that's where you do all this. And then from here, you can describe the kind of user access. You can equally subscribers asset is the kind of asset that can be used within this environment, and then the kind of articles that can be used to manage this kind of incidents. This is where all these things are captured, so that when somebody is submitting a ticket under this and the service agent is opening up to resolve, some articles will prompt up, suggested articles will come from based on you save some article related to this kind of services. And here, if you need to open tickets or close tickets under this. So if I want to know the request under this, you want to see open and from the back end, and problem change request. So all the configuration comes from here. So, and if you want to duplicate this, if you want to use this to create another incidents, all you need is here, you click here, you clone. When you click clone, you just duplicate it instead of going afresh to create a new one. So, and if you want to edit, you edit from here. So if we go back to grocery, we'll see if we want to change this icon to show, put another icon to make it look more user-friendly. This is it. You can change it from here as well. And if you click here, you see we have one item under grocery delivery. So that is all the other tickets or all the other items, just the way we move product backlog to Jira. If you remember moving product backlog to Jira, that is how we are going to be moving product catalog from this environment or this product catalog. This is the blueprint. You move it from here to the this environment where it's going to be used. So that is how we create all this. So all these things you are see, if you go to the front end, you see IT, you will see this where people will be submitting, but we need to do configuration, get some icons, make it more user friendly for it to work. So now that is how to create service catalog. You know, actually, who does all these things are the developers. These are what the developers does. So after everything, they will let the service. At times, if the service manager do not have enough, there's need for the service managers to be trained, maybe by a business analyst, on how to use all this. So to create all the forms or tickets that are going to be used within all these service categories or service line. You see, these are all services on the service catalog. We need a dedicated ticket or form that we can use within this environment. And we create all of them, not here. We go to the settings where we create all these tickets. To create all of them, we come to this configuration here. We click on this. You see, it's now taking us to another environment altogether where the main things are happening here. This is the main back end that decide what is going on. So this is where the developer does the whole configuration. So this is where you start creating the team, the first line support team, second line support team, whichever team you want to use. This is where you create the teams, users, email, tickets. So this is where you create all this and manage all of them from here. So team and agent. If we want to create team and agent, this is where we come down here and say team. Say team here. You see team here. Can you see first line support, second line support, infrastructure? These are all the team we've created. This is where we create them. So let's see if you, this is incident resolution, service owners, and you see here we have incident owners. We already have here first line support, second line etc. So we already have them as first line support, second line support. So if we want to add maybe, let's say, third line support, we'll come down here, have first and second line, and then add another called third line support. And so yeah, let's give it to IT. and sequence, let's say 3. And yeah, and look and save. Okay, which one are we? Working hours for resource booking. Working hours, we can say default working hours or 24 hours. That is service. This is what we call service availability. This team, they work 24 hours, if we give it that way. So, okay, let's go back to the team. So now we can see we have first line support, second line support, and third line support. So this is where you create team, and you can then create agents. So team and agents. So these are all the agents we have here. We have tasks, we have this and this and this and that. And if we want to create a new agent, and we have to create a new agent from here and add it as an agent. But let me see if I can invite you guys as agent to work with me here, and email here. Okay. Can somebody give me their email so that I can send and see if any of you will receive the email?
Check
Okay.
the chat box. I have my email there.
Okay, I've got it. Okay, I've got. So let me go back and Control V. So, and IT agent. I will add you as an IT agent, and okay, I will see. I'll send you an invite. It means you're going to get an invite to. If you follow the invite, you should be able to join me here as an agent, as an IT agent here.
Yeah, I got the invite. You're
Okay.
invited to try HaloITSM with Charles Ugo. Your account is almost ready. Please click the link below to verify the details and activate your account. It's just say get started. So I click on get started.
Okay.
Okay, so there are some, so I should fill in my, let me see the things.
Okay. For Alex, let me invite for Alex as well. Okay. So you can see Charles Okoye, you are already here, but no job title yet, so which I will look into that later while I'm trying to provision you properly. But you can see I have this thing here.
Yeah, I can see it, sir.
Okay. Let me add another person, and I will add for Alex, and I'll add you as agent, and yeah. Okay. And I'll invite, and done. So you can see yourself here as well, Mr. Alex. So, okay. There's only 2 of you that are submitted, and I've invited both of you. So,
I'm already in.
good. So, Chigozie, are you part of this business?
Okay, say first line support.
Yes.
I'm already in.
Okay, that's good.
No, I'm at the start of the class. But my
What?
network, so the sharing, I'm not seeing it real time. It's coming. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm inviting your colleagues for this trial session.
Please invite me, sir.
You send your email now.
Okay, let me send it.
Send it on chat. You can see Mr. Charles and Mr. Alex.
So I'm here to get the invites. I don't
Sent.
know, maybe because of the name.
If you check your email,
Check your email. Is in your
I
email.
just check it now. I don't know if it will drop on. Okay, let me check spam.
No, my own just drop. I just click on get started. Then
maybe it's network. Maybe it's your network. So, okay. If you look at, you can see yourself that is already here, and I will set up for so, and all right. I've added 3 of you here, and
Yeah, it has come.
okay. So that's how the agents stuff work. So this is team. So let's say team here.
Yeah, but have you finished what I asked you to do?
Okay. So here you see this is access control, this is permission. So if like Charles, you can see from here, you can manage your agent. I've opened up from here. I can give you the kind of restrictions and permissions. Yeah, so and team and department. So these are the team and departments you see here. Support 1, support 2. This is the team and department. So now let me go to incidents and see on our incidents here, Mr. Charles, you can see here, you can see Chigozie is here as well, and you can see Ofo is here, you know. So now, if I have tickets here, let me say James Brown have a lot of work, and I want to move some work to Charles. I see here, I see reassign. I'm reassigning some work here I'm going to reassign this to Mr. Charles, and I'll save. So if you come here, you can see Mr. Charles. Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
You can see your screen.
You see, I've assigned some work to Mr. Charles now. I've assigned some incidents to Mr. Charles. And if I come back here,
you reassign one to him.
Yes. So I'll go back here. I will assign another work to Chigozie, and I'll save. And you see, I'm reducing James Brown's workload now because we have new staff, we have new support, and
Exactly, assign 2 incidents to me.
yeah, and I'll assign one to Mr. Alpha. And so reassign, and
Definitely.
I will assign another one to, let me give it to Mr. Charles as well. And then I'll take another one. Mobile app. I'll assign this to another one. I'll assign it to Chigozie here and here. So you can see how this is working. So basically, I've not done any major configuration. We're just playing around to understand how the system works. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So just to get to know how the system works, how we can. So what I'm doing here, I'm working here as a service manager, and you guys here are first line support. So I've assigned work for you guys. For instance, now you have access to this. All you need to do is, like you see the way I have some work here. Printer not printing. You come over here. This is what I'm going to look at this, and printer and related access, and I can equally send to the user an email to the user, asking some question. I can ask question. From here, I can send email. Although if you send an email, you know it's might not because these are automated demo this thing. But if you want to, if you are resolving an incident and you do not understand, you can from here, this email, you write an email. Once you write send, you send an email to the person that you are resolved. So with this, you started a communication. This should be the first thing you do when you receive, telling the person that I've received I have started working on your incident and you send. So this please complete the email field in order to send email. Yes, because the email is not fully configured. So the email cannot go to anywhere because it wasn't, configured. That's why. But if everything is well, so once you do this, you send the email. So from there, this work will then get started. And as you are working, this is progress. And this from this side, this is where you update what is going on. Looking at here, this is, you look at all this, come down here to see the status. So here is where you update about this. It's still new. You see, it's still on triage, it's still new. So from here, you can change the status to in progress, and it will be in progress. And once you finish, you can equally change the status here to, if you are with the user, whatever are waiting approval, you pick from any of these and rejected, reopen, whichever, where these incidents to get communicated. You need to keep the communication going so that whoever is following will know where you are at the time. So if I finish, I can just say close. And close, it means that this is closed, and that is it. I've closed this particular incident. And if you come to my work item, you can see that my work item is now reduced to 2 instead of 3. So that is how you keep communicating with the user through the email. You'll be sending email only if there is the person equally have access to the end user portal where the person sees everything you are doing. But even if the person have access, anything you do here should equally trigger an email to the person's email to keep the person in progress of what is going on. So it's showing in progress, but I've already resolved. So when you resolve this thing, will show that we've so because we've already closed this ticket. This ticket is closed. You can see it's closed, and that is so. I hope we are catching it. So because of time, we still need to do configuration. Today is just to take us around. We'll spend time trying to master this. At this point, we need to, because of time, I have another class coming up, and I have only 5 minutes here. So that is whatever question we have, we will package it for tomorrow. We are still meeting tomorrow, so we can start finish off whatever we have, and that's it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so we have to stop here because of time.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah. But on your own, if you want to play around, you can play around based on the rule of mover. The rule access given to you is not going to break anything.
So I wanted to say something. My email, could it be because my name is not showing? That is why I
If you give us wrong email, maybe you can see if other person received. So it depends on the email you submitted. I don't know why it's not coming, but if it's a regular email, then you should be able to receive. Check your junk email as well, but it's quite simple. You see every other person receive, just check and let me know. We'll sort it out. So